Hi, how are you? What's up? I'm Ophiacus, this is ophiNstitch. You already know what it is. So one time, we're gonna play the whole game through. We've got the voices down, we're ready to go. I've got tea in case my throat starts feeling weird. And then the second time, we can skip all the stuff we've seen the first time. I could probably recite parts of this game. This is my holy text, actually. While you were out there memorizing some crap, I was in here memorizing Hatoful Boyfriend. St. Pigeonations, a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say, this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is Japan's, no, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports all come to St. Pigeonations. The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here, despite not being a bird. It's a long story. Not every day I see you washing along like this. Ryuta, usually you would have been ready for an hour by now, Ophi Uwu. Overswept? This rock dove is named Kawa Ryuta. We've been friends since he was barely hatched. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. He has never been mischievous in this game. Never. He's just like a cute, boring boy. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough, but I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryuta. Oh, the bell already? Come on, we need to hurry to class. Jeepos, no good being late on the first day, Uwu. And so Ryuta pulled me along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere of last year. Better make up for all that last fun. I think we're in 2-3. Ryuta and I are in the same class again. Old faces, new faces, a strange thrill fills my heart as I look around at the assembled birds. I hope we all get along. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here. Good morning, everybody. I'm Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics and also some other things. So wake up, it's homeroom. He sleeps with his eyes open? This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific math professor. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently, he's well-known as a mathematician. Just goes to show, great minds come in all forms. Sorry, isn't it a little warm in here? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane. What is the point? I have no wish to speak to commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Oh well, I guess that's that. That's no good, oh whoa. But he doesn't want to introduce himself. But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters. Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Shirogane, Lebel, Sakuya? It seems this fantail is Shirogane Sakuya. His feathers would make any birdie proud. He's pretty stuck up, but then transferring is never easy. I hope we can be friends. We can't. He's too racist. Sakuya sits down, glaring daggers at Ryuta and me. I think this little bird is telling me there's going to be trouble down the line. Lunch already? Today is slipping by so quickly. That reminds me, I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. Huh? Is someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in a dark corner, staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looked away. Not really. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure? Yes, I don't want anything with you. It's the things that you're carrying that I'm interested in. He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already. Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood? I'm Ukis Ophi, a sophomore. What about you? You're... Nageki. Fujishiro Nageki. Freshman. Maybe it's his voice, but he seems kind of sad. Leave me alone. He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that... Yuya, my beloved. You should have been instructed not to approach me in school. Come on, Yuya, that's the kind of thing that you say to your own brother after all these years. My brother, you must be joking. You've never once been a brother to me. Please, don't try to talk to me again. I've no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now. Hey, wait, just Oi. Oi, wait. I guess even if we're in the same school now, what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I think I just overheard something juicy. The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man Sakazaki Yuya is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey. Oi, bruh. You read that old thing, right? Why is the British one so much harder? You read that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I'm sorry. I don't mean to listen in on you. No sweat. I try to stay sexy and suave in front of all of you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. Too cool. This faint-tailed pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous, throughout the school. Everybody knows of him. You're Ophi, right? How did you... I know everybody here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I'd never have thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe? He's aristocrat actually, the genuine article in the flesh. He is. He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. He really is a noble bird. I've never heard anything like that about Yuya, though. Probably a twisty business. That's all for today. Stay safe, everyone. Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Ryuta? He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should go and see if he's still there? Now that I think about it, Ryuta always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me? Nobody's here? There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's nobody here. Ryuta? No reply. The infirmary's empty. Weird, did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think about it, I haven't been here much before. Unlike Ryuta, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethylpar, trifid, leukeobenzene, what do these even do? Care to find out? Doctor? I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want, No, thank you. This partridge is Iwamine Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Every birdie knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillosis, psittacosis, or even worse things. And I've never heard him come through the door. Ninja doctor? You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something? I heard Ryuta Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here? He's already gone. Oh. Why didn't he come find me before he went home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now. Finally out of that den of evil. Ryuta's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh, I never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, so it's almost funny watching the birds hop around. I think their club room is on the ground floor, off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside. Coo! Coo! This is no pudding for a man. Coo! Okosan rejects it. It is a lie. A vicious falsification. He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a faint-tailed pigeon, I think? Either way, he's hyper. Cool! Okosan has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Cool! Okosan instructed that pudding be provided for new members. Cool! But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most. It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like a normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Coo, coo, spare the jests, young lady. Okosan used wing attack. It's super effective. Coo, they'll rue the day they crossed Okosan. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will. Coo, Okosan must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell. And he's gone. Bye, Oko. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ended my first day of my second semester as St. Pigeonations. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, the school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home. Cool! Okosan only has time for the track team. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already hold the position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. Nepotism, ho! Don't we get to vote? Just coming to school is enough for me, ooh. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. I wonder what I should do. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun. Today's an elective day. What should I do? I'm pretty sure I need to go to gym class constantly. I had to sit at wing training, but it was fun anyway. Maybe someday I'll be able to fly too. Big hopes. Big hopes. Ophi leveled up. Vitality increased by 5. Should I move my little circle so you can see how much my stats are? They're not relevant to anything. I have 800 vitality. I need to go sign up for track. I want to join the team, but I wonder if Okosan's having a fit again. I'll find out when I get there. Coo! Coo? An Ophi appears. Is it a challenge then? Choose your weapon, ma'am, and draw. A fit he is having, though not over pudding. Not really. I want to join the team. Do you know where the captain is? Coo! He stands before you. Okosan is the captain and a faster bird the world has never known. I never knew. Oh, well here, my forms, thank you. Coo! A dove never refuses a challenge. Commence the entrance examination. There's an exam? Coo! Of course, track isn't daisy chain making, missy. Coo! Okosan will be your opponent in noble combat, sprint or long distance. Long distance. No. No! No! I misclicked! Hold, please. There we go. You know, I should have saved before I clicked the button, but you know, it's a bit late. Whatever. Coo! Long distance. You've got guts. Let us begin. Coo, coo. On your mark, get set, go. How is he so fast? He can't even fly this fast. Coo! You're still weak, but you've got potential. Welcome to the team. Thanks. Coo! That's all, folks. And so I joined the track team. Who knew doves could run like that? Sitting at home is so relaxing. Welcome to my cave house. Oh, tomorrow's the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today's the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? I wonder where Okosan went. I haven't seen him since we stopped here. Coo! Coo! It's not here. The pudding is not here. Ah, is it missing? Did you bring it to eat for lunch? Coo! No, Okosan believed that wonderful pudding could be found on class hikes. Is there a kind of pudding that lives in the mountains? Coo! Okosan will now search elsewhere for the pudding. And he's gone. What kind of pudding is he looking for anyway? It's too hot. I feel like I'm gonna have a stroke. Go! It is rehydration time. Okosan wants to go swimming. Is that it? Okay, cool. Weird gym class. I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already? If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. Ooh. What are you going to do, Ryuta? I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to award. Cool. Okosan will handle the marathon, indeed he will. You do have a lot of stamina, Okosan. What about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? It's a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? How about being a cheerleader? The general, in other words. Very well, leave it to me. I don't think that's... Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can't decide. That's all for today. Ryuta's doing the three-legged race, Okosan's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Cool! You're running the marathon too, Ophi. Yep, someone needs to act as a female representative. Good luck, Okosan. Cool. Never worry, never fear. Okosan never brings up the rear. Swift as the wind as usual. I think he came in first, but I can't see from here. I'd better do my best too. I'd better hurry back to class. Hello, Huh? There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle of the floor. Ryuta's overturned next to them. Rock Dove's underwings and bellies are light, so they look pretty different upside down. I mean, wait, what's going on? Okosan and Sakuya, ow. I look up to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. I think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands. What happened, Ryuta? Sakuya was making fun of Okosan. He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding, and he said he should be ashamed to be in the same class. That's terrible. I mean, Okosan's a nutcase, but I don't know what he's saying half the time. But he really does like pudding. Either way, Okosan kinda went for the jugular, and you tried to pull them apart and Okosan used wing attack on you. Yep, you're our only hope now, Ophi. Okosan will not allow pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize. You tell me to take back my word? I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me. Okosan is not a mongrel. The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryuta's sacrifice was in vain. Obviously I need to side with Okosan. Sakuya, that wasn't very nice. Just because you don't know what Okosan is talking about doesn't mean you can start slurring him. You are siding with this mongrel rebel? Aren't you supposed to be a human? Okosan is resolved. Okosan will end this now. He drops low and prepares to strike with all his might. Giga, drill, peek! Get his ass, Okosan! Wait, I need to do like a French scream. What does that sound like? Okosan crashes into Sakuya with a spinning body slam. Sakuya goes flying out into the hallway, bouncing helplessly. That must have hurt. Okosan is a match for any aristocrat. Get his ass. Okosan is a match for the mighty giants themselves. He puffs up his chest and swags his way out of a classroom like a real gangsta pigeon. I hate this game sometimes. Wait, class is about to start. Okosan, come back, break is over. Today's a good day. I feel like I'm shining. I wonder what I should do during break. I think I'll eat at the cafeteria today. Excuse me, 1 half-dead rice, please. Yeah, my favorite. No, this is wrong. A fake, a vicious lie. A familiar voice indeed. This is not pudding. I know, you said, so come on, let's eat outside. We can't house around in here, oh whoa. What's going on? Not that I can't tell by looking. San saw the pudding here and went nuts, ooh. I stopped him from going on a rampage, but ow, cut it out, Okosan. Release me at once, my rage voltage is rising. Help me, Ophi. Let him go. Don't you realize he's a fantail? Are we going to address this? Yeah? Ooh. Silence, fool boy. Once freed, Okosan rampages for a while and then comes over with a satisfied expression. Ooh. Okosan loves you, gentle maiden, but fake pudding cannot be forgiven. Very well, San in the forest and me in Tatara village, our love pure. Carry me away on Yakul. Who the heck is Yakul? Oh, whoa. You and me both, Ryuta. Have I joined the pudding cult? Am I in a pudding cult now? We're going to gym class. Pudding cult. Pudding cult. Pudding cult. Today is Cali Synthetics. Ryuta, you're in high school and you still can't do a chin-up? Don't look at me like that. You're making me feel like a failure. Oh, whoa. Poor Ryuta. Ophi leveled up. Vitality increased by 5. Wow, 825 vitality. Meanwhile, I have 1 wisdom still. Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. Wow, there's lots here already. Any birdie I know? That's Okosan. Very nice. Very good. I wish to conquer the world by force. I wish to crush all opposition that rises before me and rule the world with an iron fist. Pudding cult. Pudding cult. Oh, hello. Is that you, Ukus? Mr. Nanaki. You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like me to walk you to your place? No, thank you. I still have some errands to run. Oh, well, don't stay out too late. Wasn't the Key Mania IIDX public playtest starting today? Maybe I'll stop by the arcade. A rock dove is wriggling about on the surface of the water, advancing neither forwards nor backwards. You can't swim, Ryuta. I'm doing my best. I'm going to win before I graduate. Oh, whoa. Today's a swim class. All these damp, tight-clinging feathers are making my heart race. Goo, goo. Ophi's the human? Can you still swim? Yep. Goo. Okosan challenges you to a race then. Okosan has never swum against a hominid. So you're fast in the water as well as on land? Goo, goo. Naturally, Okosan is the fastest in all things. Alright then, let's go. Get set, go! Okosan is running across the top of the water with incredible speed before the signal has even stopped ringing in my ears. That's not swimming. Goo, goo, goo. Okosan is victorious. You are slow, Ophi. And so I learned I would need to redefine my very concept of swimming before hoping to defeat Okosan. Today's the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. I should help clean up the club room and check the summer schedule before I go home. To the track club! Munch, 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 munch. I need to make the Minecraft eating noise. Okosan looks excited. Not angry for once, but still, this is... Ah, what are you doing? The floor is covered in beans. They're good. It looks like he's been stockpiling his nutritional balance supplements and eating them all at once. He certainly seems happy about it. What should I do? Okosan, stop it! Goo! These are Okosan's beans, you cannot interfere. Be quiet, where's your pride as captain of the track team? Goo! Come at me, whippersnapper! Okosan, stop slapping me! And so began a food fight that spanned several hours, the floor awash in blood and beans. Goo! You've got guts. Okosan will step down in light of your determination. You're... not bad yourself, Okosan. I think I just got rival zoned. Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with some birdie. Goo? Is it true that you will take Okosan to a wonderful place? Yup, today's the summer festival. Let's go together. Goo! Okosan smells excellent things. Okosan's excitement is almost at maximum. There's lots of good food, more than we could ever try. Goo! Perhaps even pudding. Well, probably not. I've never seen a stand sell pudding. Oh, look, the fireworks are starting. Aren't they pretty, Okosan? Okosan? Goo! Goo! No, he's lost himself to the shining lights and returned to his feral ancestry. Calm down, Okosan, calm down! Good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer. Ooh, Okosan is always having fun. Yep, oh whoa. What is this fun? Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused. Focus, sir, focus. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend, go to gym class. 840 vitality. I'm so strong. I'm so vital. Today is volleyball day. Ooh, take this, Okosan smash. How about you? Are we like rivals to lovers? Is that what the Okosan one is? Goo. A beautiful autumn day for all doves. You're in a good mood, Okosan. Goo. Okosan was granted a vision in his dreams. A vision? Goo. A vision from Lord Pudi himself. Do you know the legend of Lord Pudi, Ophi? Goo. Clad in feathers of purest white, his golden pudding steed shining like the sun itself. At last he returns to his lost home, guiding the pigeons to the pure promised land. Goo. Yes. Ophi knows the legend. Goo. The Lord of Pudding has appeared in Okosan's dreams. The pudding must be nearby. Goo. Okosan believes that one day Ophi might meet the Pudding Lord too. Goo. Okosan must go now. Farewell. And he's gone. What was the Lord Pudding thing? God, I hope the Lord of Pudding's real. God, I hope it's real. I'll be so excited. Today's the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. I don't have anything to do. I guess I'll go look around. Goo. Unhand Okosan. Unhand him at once. An all too familiar battle cry emanates from one corner of the classroom. What now? Ophi, just in time, uwu? Habibi, inta. Goo. Unhand Okosan or face the consequences. You look wonderful, Okosan. I love your maid outfit. Okosan's on duty today, but he doesn't wipe the dress, uwu. Goo. This is kind of looking like something PETA would start a protest over. Goo. Okosan refuses these constricting garments. A real man fight in the nude. You can't go commando in a maid cafe, oh. Come on, look, it suits you. I whip out my mirror and I hold it in front of him. Goo. He seems awfully. He's trying to court his own bemated reflection? Well, apparently that was a pretty common thing for pigeons back in the day. He's never tried to court me. I guess I'm not as attractive as mate Okosan. Sorta like Narcissus? Today is track day. We'll be timing each other today, so I've made sure to prepare to be in top shape. Huh? Why is the doctor here? Don't you know, I'm in charge of nutrition for all the athletic clubs. Your advisor asked me to bring steroids today, but... Goo! Okosan has no need for those. Goo! Bring Okosan pudding or bring nothing at all. As you can see, your captain doesn't want them. I prepared this just for him, and I'd like to see how his body will react to it. Goo! Okosan said he doesn't want it. It smells weird. Ooh, have Ophi drink it instead. Alright, drink it, me. Whatever, I'm just trying to get the doctor to get lost. Gulp, gulp. No, what are you doing? That's not made for humans. Ooh, Okosan knew that he could trust you, Ophi. You are his greatest ally. Yuck, what was that? Ophi leveled up. Wisdom increased by 10. No, I had 1 wisdom this whole time. I don't want your 10 wisdom shoe. An interesting reaction. Thank you, this has been most informative. I'm not sure why, but I think it made me smarter? Race you to the other end of the field, Okosan. Cool. That's all for today. Finals are coming up soon, so make sure to study hard. Yay! Hey, Okosan! Cool? What is it? I've been wondering for a while now. What is that pudding you're searching for? Cool! Pudding is pudding, naturally. Cool? Might you know where Okosan could find pudding, Ophi? Convenience store. We're going to 7. Cool! Indeed? Okosan goes at once. Wait, Okosan... And he's gone. Goo! He's back. Goo! Ophi is a liar, a traitor to the cause. Ow, Okosan, stop, you're hurting me. Goo! There was no pudding, none at all, not a trace. Goo! Okosan hates you, Ophi. No, why is this happening? We get our finals back today. Between midterms and practice exams, this whole semester has been nothing but tests. Okus. Sir, you're getting better. Keep it up. Yes, sir. It was a magic potion that I drank. Happy New Year. But it's raining. Oh well. I'd go to the shrine, but this weather makes the wilderness dangerous. I think I'll sleep in like a good girl instead. I won't be able to send out cards in this rain either. Fiddlesticks! Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What the shako? Oh, whoa. You're still hibernating, sir. Wake up. Oh, I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Yippee! Oh, tomorrow's Legumentine's. I think I'll buy some beans. Today, Legumentine's a holiday where you give beans to the boy that you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Disgraceful. Good evening, here for beans. Is there a kind that you think is particularly good? This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers, but they are a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really. That's true. And sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I'll take these. Thank you, miss. Here you are. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Okosan! Okosan, wait! Ooh. What is it? Okosan was about to escape into the great outdoors. I have something for you. It's Legumentine's, remember? Here, hemp seeds. Coo! Coo! He seems extremely excited. Okosan, a lot's happened since we met last spring. The semester's almost open, but I hope we can. Coo! Enough flirtations! Hand over the hemp and no one gets hurt. He leaps at me, grabbing the package and scattering its contents across the floor. He pecks at the seeds with a motion and speed reminiscent of a jackhammer. I don't think he's going to listen to my confession. Maybe I should have told him before I let him see the seeds? Oh well, at least it's happy. Coo! Ophi is an angel of the pudding god, come to this world to spread joy and goodwill. Coo! Okosan will remember this gift forever. I seem to have earned his lifelong trust with hemp. That's pretty cheap lifelong trust. I'll take it. Finals are over. Time to coast along until spring break. Is the track team doing anything during break? I should go ask. Okosan, are you in here? There he is. He has a bag of dried beans and a canteen. Is he going hiking? What are you doing? Ooh. As you can see, Okosan is preparing to depart on a great journey. Over spring break? Ooh. No, Okosan has quit school and is going on a quest. What? Okosan, you can't do that. It was a miracle for someone with a brain like yours to get into this school in the first place. And if you waste this chance, you'll end up as a failure. I need you to chill the hell out, me. Ooh. Okosan will not be stopped. Okosan is going on a quest to seek the true pudding. What is the true pudding? It's not what I think of pudding, right? Ooh. Pudding is the ambrosia of the gods, miracles in jiggling, corporeal form, treasure shining with the 7 colors of the rainbow. Ooh. Those who partake in its wobbling flesh will never experience sadness again. 7 colors of the rainbow. I'm not sure I'd want to eat that. You're serious? You're leaving? Ooh. Okosan never goes back on his word. Let's go, lads. I'm coming with you. Ooh? What? Fair maiden, this quest will be mortally dangerous. I don't care. If this true pudding really exists, I want to find it with you. Ooh. Okosan knows your abilities well, Ophi. You will not be an impediment. So, you'll take me with you? Ooh. Very well. Birds of a feather must flock together after all. Yippee! Let's go! Ooh. Until we reach the end of the rainbow. And so our great quest began. We ran for years across fields, forests, and mountains, searching ever onwards. And now we stand in the ancient, unexplored ruins of pudding. Goo! Goo! This chest must contain the pudding itself. Help Okosan open the lid, Ophi. So, this is the end? Ha! It's bright! Ooh, eyes! Eyes! Huh? There's nothing inside? A fake? What should we do, Okosan? I guess this... Okosan? Clad in feathers of the purest white, his golden pudding steed shining like the sun itself. The boy! At last, he returns to his lost home, guiding the pigeons to pure, promised land. What's wrong, Okosan? Why are you talking? I am no longer the one called Okosan. I am now Pudi, Lord of Pudding. Okosan was but my avatar on this mortal plane. I am now complete once more. Okosan, what are you... I am grateful to you, fair one. I have at last achieved my goal. I am the bringer of true pudding. I shall bring about a world of pudding. What is this pudding you're talking about? Come on, tell me. Pudding is hope. It is the future. I shall now become the very concept of pudding itself. That's not Newtonian. I have enjoyed our travels together. However, you must live on and forget me. That is life. If you can fulfill the concept of pudding, I shall be satisfied. I shall not live or die. I shall be the concept of ideal pudding, never in wax or wane. There shall be no regret. Farewell, Ophi. Okosan! My beloved. And so, the world was engulfed in pudding. According to the fundamental principles of Okosan's new universe, every living being carries pudding in its heart. Roll them credits, baby, let's go! Alright, well that was a banger ending. I like that one a lot. There we go. A Pudding Odyssey. Now we just need to get Sakuya full ending. New game. Let's go. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend, so to get the true ending, it has to be all music. We sang birdie melodies. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. I was pretty sure I wanted to join it, but what does the student council do again? We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Anyway, he called a meeting, so to the council room I go. This looks like a CEO's office. Naturally. Did you think I would stand for anything less? Hi, Sakuya. So you had this done? This room used to be filthy, better suited to rabbits than us. What a prig! Have you decided which position you will take? I get to choose. Who is there to choose for you? Dumb Japanese. Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya? Don't mock me, I'm French. A French noble bird? That sounds delicious. I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be the vice president. Used to be my right wing? Ha! You've got nerve. I like that. I think I just got bonded with. Gosh, he looks pretty happy right now. And so I became vice president of the student council. We gotta sit and talk to Sakuya on the class hike. Unacceptable. In a temper, as usual. Why? Why do I have to come to a place like this? And on foot? It's a hike, Sakuya, you have to walk. For what purpose? As exercise? Foolishness. Exercise is for peasants. No, for fun, you're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Look over here. Don't we have a nice view? Sakuya looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. I think maybe he's acting angrier than he really is. Sheesh, what a kid! Today is a music history lesson. So much thinking outside the box, I feel like I'm gonna fly off the handle. But this is what Mozart is all about, I guess. I hate this pun so much. I wonder what those wigs felt like. They look like they're wearing ptarmigans on their heads. Do you seek to mock the great masters, lowborn Philistine? Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the... We're going to the cheerleaders. Let's go. There's something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. I see Sakuya and... a brass band? That's overdoing it. I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. You're here. You're not cutting any corners, I see. Naturally not. Only the best from a libelle. Sir, preparations are complete, sir. Your orders, sir. Very well. Begin. And so the band began to play. Where did he get these people? They all look like professionals. Shouldn't cheerleaders be students? You, join in. Okay. I seem to be in charge of the symbols. One wrong slip and I'll be the laughingstock of the playground. Yikes. Sakuya's conducting is awfully flashy. Is this the La Belle style? Are the girlies fighting? The girlies are fighting. You tell me to take back my word? I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me. Ooh, Okosan is not a mongrel. Okosan, settle down. This is a classroom. Ooh, this is a matter between doves. Stay out of it, Ophi. You are a credit to your simian ancestry, Okus. I respect your judgment. Ooh. I catch Okosan and I throw him out the window. Just because you're angry doesn't mean you can make a mess. Come back in when you're prepared to be civilized. Oh no. I always forget that I get racist whenever I date this bird. I wanted to fix him, but he makes me worse. I don't really need anything, but I think I'll go to the store. Thinking like a rich boy. I've never really looked around there before. Wow, they've got all sorts of things for sale. Though these nest building materials look like what you'd find in a human store's trash? My, how mature of you, mon ami. Planning to settle down already? Yeah. No, that's not it. I'm still a high school student. That might be so, but you know, we doves reach sexual maturity within about a year of birth. They do? That seems a little hasty. That aside, what were we here to buy, Yuya? Your love, of course. Yuya, we're not... Am I not good enough? Oh well, I guess I'll have to try again later. Is this how he talks to every girl he meets? I think that's a little rude, Yuya. What is? That sort of loose talk? Like I'm a game or something? You know, that's the first time a girl's ever said that to me. I'm surprised. Thank you, mon ami. I'll carry this warning in my pigeon heart forever. Adieu. We all have to stand up and sing solos today. I'm nervous. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. His voice is beautiful. Okosan, you bring tears to my eyes with your gorgeous rendition of the Pigeons song. Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year too. I think I'll go make a wish. Impossible n'est pas français, n'est pas français. God dang it. I've been placed in charge of the timpani today. Absolutely insane behavior. Last time it was the gong. What am I supposed to be, the musical gorilla? Charisma increased by 5, 45 charisma. I pull any of these pigeons, you kidding me? We're having a swimming class with the third years today. All these damp, tight-clinging feathers are making my heart race. Salutations, Sakuya. The wet look suits you well. Do you mock me? Hardly, I'm praising you. Proud to have such a handsome little brother. Your very act of speaking to me is an insult, mongrel. You probably can't even swim. Oh, I wonder. Who's to decide who's faster once and for all, little brother? Fool, we already know who the victor will be. But to ignore a challenge would be a disgrace to my name. Very well. Mon ami. Yes? Will you be our judge? I shall judge your noble combat with all possible fairness. Of course. Just out of curiosity, who you think will win? Well, Sakuya is an aristocrat, so probably him? Ha! Even the hominid recognizes my superiority. Ah, that's harsh. Get set, go! They dive with perfect synchronization. Yikes, they're both fast, even though their skeletal structure isn't designed for it at all. It was awfully close, but in the end... So, who won, mon ami? It was almost too close to tell, but Yuya was a little faster. Well, there you have it, little bruv. I can hear Sakuya grinding his beak in frustration. This is some sort of mistake. I demand a rematch. Sure, I'm always happy to take you on. Yuya looks pleased. Maybe he's happy because he got to talk to Sakuya? Today is the last day. It's been a semester already. Sometimes it seemed long and sometimes it seemed short, but either way, it's summer now. I think Sakuya said to help him clean the council room before going home. He always gets angry if I make him wait, so I should hurry. You're late. I came as fast as I could. Sorry, Sakuya, let's start cleaning. Very well. First, move the shelf and chairs. There's dust underneath. Okay. Next, inside the cupboard. Arrange the files by date. Alright. And then, the floor. Polish it at least 3 times. And then the wind. Hold on, are you telling me to do that all by myself? Who else is there? You bonehead. Sakuya, I'm the vice president, not the chairwoman. Is that so? My job is to help you, so maybe you should be taking the lead role in cleaning up? That's why I'm giving you orders. No, geez, that's not what I meant. Here's a mop. Work. What? You know how to use it, right? Let's get started. Don't tell me you've never. Of course not. Talk about living in the lap of luxury. And so Sakuya reluctantly helped me clean. I thought he might complain for a while, but he certainly can be obedient. Now then, the sooner we finish, the sooner we go home. Today's the local summer festival. I think I'll go with Sunbirdie. Sakuya, over here. You've got some nerve to call me during vacation. What is it? Oh right, you just moved here so you wouldn't have known. Today's the festival, let's go together. Festival? What is that? You'll understand when you see it, come on. What the? Shops, food, good fun all around. People can't possibly be eating food prepared like this. It's unsanitary. It's madness. Don't worry, there haven't been any reports of food poisoning for 2 years. So there were reports 3 years ago? Yep. Guiding the panic-stricken Sakuya around the festival is a little troublesome, but hilarious nonetheless. And so the night wears on. Huh? When did you buy that candy apple, Sakuya? They had an interesting color, so I thought I would buy one. I'm not going to eat it. I shall take it home and mount it in a case. Oh no, I forgot my recorder. I don't think we have any spares, Uwu. I do have my Hichikiri at least. You can play that? This late already? Let's stop here for today. We'll start looking at some formulas next time, so try to read ahead, okay? Humph, the lassitude of Japan's educational system never ceases to amaze me. You don't like Mr. Nanaki's classes, Sakuya? What do you think? I'm not just talking about the math. Not only is attendance at the school mandatory, but everything it covers is infantile. It bores me to yawning. Hey, at least Mr. Nanaki won't chew you out for snoozing in class, right? Ooh. I don't think that's the issue here, Ryuta. Look at Okosan. He conked out as soon as we took attendance, ooh. Ooh. Exactly. These pathetic teaching practices destroy the students' motivation and interest. No wonder nobody takes school seriously. Isn't Mr. Nanaki like a big name in science? I mean, I'm not really that well informed, but I don't think it's very nice to go around piddling on him, Sakuya. We know his capabilities as a teacher quite well, Okus. Do you mean to say we should respect and obey him simply because he is a teacher? His fame is merely on the national level anyway. The only world-renowned professor here would be Dr. Iwamine. Eh? The doctor's that well known? I never heard about that, ooh. Cool? It's Okosan's pudding. I am surrounded by ignoramuses and fools. He is a world authority on pathology. His name is known the world over. Anyway, Nanaki does not even come close. I never knew the doctor was that famous. But then, why is he working as a doctor for a high school, even if it is a prestigious one? 'Cause he's insane. Today is the school festival. Our class decided to do a maid cafe. I'm not scheduled to work until tomorrow, so I have today off. I don't have anything to do. I guess I'll go look around. Isn't 2-4 doing a haunted house? I'm well known for my reckless nature, so maybe I'll go and scream a bit. I think Sakuya's free today too, isn't he? Maybe I should invite him along. Sakuya! Do you need something? You're free today, right? Want to go look at 2-4's haunted house? A haunted house? A waste of time. Nothing but a foolish charade of commoners, by commoners and for commoners. How do you know if you don't go? And besides, isn't keeping an eye on the masses part of like a noble bird's job? Yep. I suppose it might have some value. Since I have no other pressing matters to which I must attend, I shall accompany you. What is this madness? A haunted mansion? What on earth is that? Will we be attacked by hostile ninjas? No, that would be a ninja mansion. But my nurse told me that any mansion is bound to have ninjas lying in wait inside. It's like a tiny theme park with a ghost theme, hence haunted. How foolish. I doubt it has nothing but tricks to scare mere children. We shall enter. Oh, hey, wait. What trickery is this? I can't see. Why is it dark in here? Oh right, you can't see in the dark, can you? I stepped on something nasty. No, stop. Unhand me. Sakuya, calm down. No, you're not supposed to kick the poor ghost. Let me go. I've never seen him this worked up before. Anyway, I'm glad he enjoyed it, I think. Music class was fun today. Solo tests always make me nervous, but they can be fun too. I sang well today. We have physics next, right? Huh? Sakuya's standing in the music room, staring at the instrument rack. What's wrong, Sakuya? What do you think of the arts, Miss Ukis? The arts? Where did that come from? Surely one such as yourself has an opinion of some kind. What do you think of the arts? I'm not really sure if it's something I could put into words, just like that. Dostoevsky once said that an artist is a man who turns his ear inwards and writes down with zeal what he hears. Such a common idea. He looks angst-ridden. I wonder if something happens? Finally done with cleaning. Time to go home. I can hear somebody playing the piano in the music room at the end of the hall. Who? I can see somebody sitting at the piano through the door. I recognize him. It's Sakuya? How long have you been there? Were you spying on me? How unpleasant. No, I just came over here. It sounded beautiful. I never knew you could play. I'm amazed you can practice and still study enough to get such good grades, Sakuya. Of course, a noble must be well versed in all fields, though I doubt one such as you can understand the art. It sounded wonderful. Oh, I'm distracting you. Sorry, I'll go now, so don't mind me. Ukis. Huh? What do you love? Why this all of a sudden? Tell me. Udon, I guess? Udon? Truly? Yep, I eat it every day. I see. Thank you. Okay. Bye, Sakuya. And so I left him sitting deep in thought. What was that all about? It's winter break. The year's almost over. For some reason, that makes me sad. Oh, I got a letter in a fancy envelope. Who's it from? We are holding a Christmas party at the Lebel Mansion this 24th of the month. You are invited. Be honored. Sakuya Lebel Shirogane. Yay! I got a heartwarming invitation. My family's Buddhist, so I didn't have anything planned. I might as well go, right? Whoa, this is like a palace. Oh, what do you think, Ukis? Normally a commoner such as yourself would never set foot in here. It's amazing, Sakuya. This whole thing is so far removed from my own uncultured Stone Age lifestyle. I feel a little nervous. Do you have a party like this every year? Every year? Don't be foolish, we have one every month. Creating a habitat for social discourse is a noble's duty, after all. That seems a little tiresome. Are you feeling overwhelmed already? Poor foolish comic. Coo! That's... Coo! This establishment lacks pudding. Oko, you dog, why are you here? I never invited you. Coo! Okosan sensed a feast and came in through the window, but there is no pudding. I wouldn't give you any even if I did have some. Confound you, you genetic throwback. Okosan's going to go to berserk at this rate. Okosan, inside voice. Well done, Ukis, now throw him outside. Yeet. Coo. I am grateful to you, Ukis. Now we can have our party in peace. No need to thank me. I would hire you as a bodyguard if you ever so desired. Today's the day! The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that special sunbirdie. Sakuya! I am busy. May I ask you not to waste too much of my time? This will only take a minute. I have something for you. Here. What are these? It is a pricey blend of beans. I know you like expensive things. That is not what I meant. Why are you giving me beans? It's Legumantines. And what is that? What planet are you from anyway? France. It's a holiday where girls are supposed to give beans to the boys that they like. What? Don't look so disturbed. Jeez, I gave you those. Will you accept them, Sakuya? These beans seem somewhat cheap for the illustrious race person, but since you ask it, I will not refuse them. Really? Yippee! What do you mean by like? Huh? I'm asking what you mean by the boys they like. Exactly what I said. No matter what I'm doing or where I am, your beautiful plumage always comes to mind, Sakuya. Anyway, here. I hope we can continue to get along. Indeed. He glances at the beans, then at me, then wordlessly leaves. I'm glad he liked them. He did like them, right? It's cold. It feels even colder than it was around New Year's. Maybe the wind's stronger. I'm starting to think I should build a wall or maybe dig myself a new bedroom. With this kind of weather, some birds are even collapsing in the street. Hey, wait. Isn't that one Sakuya? Sakuya? What's wrong? Don't ask for details. Just carry me to your miserable abode, I beg of you. Wandering around and collapsing in the street at this time of night doesn't seem like customary practice for an aristocrat. What happened, Sakuya? Don't tell me your family has fallen from high society. What happened? I shall not say. Eh? What were you doing wandering around in the wilderness then? I was not wandering, I was on my way here. Be honored. Oh, so this isn't a coincidence after all. So, did you want something from me then? No, don't flatter yourself. Eh? Should we call your family or something? No. He looks really angry. Listen, don't you dare call my house. Sakuya, did you run away from home? That sounds bad. No, I simply left of my own volition. Isn't that the same thing? Yup. What happened, Sakuya? Okus, do you remember when we talked in the music room at school last fall? Yeah, what about it? Do you remember what I asked you then? I remember that. It was a really weird question. I said udon. You asked me what I loved. That's right, and you gave a simple, honest answer right away. And that made me jealous. Did I mishear? That's the last thing I'd expected from him of all people. I don't understand, Sakuya, why? I'm one of the few of pure bloodlines. I'm ranked higher than any of my siblings. I have been slated to become the next family head since birth. There is no reason I shouldn't be. But you don't want to take your father's place. How did you know that? I mean, it's obvious. It's written all over your face. I love music, but my father does not approve. When I was young, I owned a number of instruments, but he had them all thrown away. Art is not our realm. The joy of creation is the domain of peasants. Our role is to be patrons and promoters of artists we admire, not to be artists ourselves. A noble who sows his own wheat is a fool. That's not true. I think anyone who could play music should be encouraged to, no matter who their parents are. That's because you think with a peasant's values. My world is different from yours. I'm not talking about what peasants think. I'm talking about what I think. What about you, Sakuya? What do you think? What do I think? You speak in riddles. I carry the name of Lebel. To play at applying my own standards and ideas to the world would be a disgrace. But didn't you just say you left the mansion of your own accord? Isn't that applying your own idea to the world? You've contradicted yourself. What do you want to do in life, Sakuya? I must succeed my father as the next family head. No, geez, that's not what I meant. What if you could forget about the Lebel family and do anything in the world? What would you do then? Forget about the Lebel family? What mockery is this? We're speaking hypothetically, dummy. If I could do anything in the world, I would continue studying music. I would like to see how far I could go as a musician. He sounds uncharacteristically modest. I was half expecting him to give some rambling speech about how he would unite the world and become king or something. You love music, don't you? If I could hear you play the piano again, I'd be very happy, Sakuya. I think you've answered your own question. Answered my own question? Don't be ridiculous. This is a mere fantasy. It has no connection to reality. Have you told your father that you want to continue studying music? Don't be ridiculous. How could I lower myself so? So you haven't even asked him about it? You wouldn't be lowering yourself, Sakuya. Are you ashamed to love music? You should ask him. It's worth a try, right? Perhaps you are right. I suppose I never would have thought of that if I hadn't talked to you. You were confused about what you wanted, Sakuya. I just gave you a little push. Okus. Yeah? I'm going to speak with him when I return. If he refuses, would you carry my fallen body to safety one more time? Are you planning to run away for real next time? If it comes to that, I'll follow you anywhere you need to go, Sakuya. You'll always have a safe place here, okay? I shall return to you. Thank you, Ukus. And so he set out across the wilderness once more. I don't know if his father will accept him or if he really will run away, but I know he'll come back to me, and I pray that our future will be a happy one. Wake up, it's morning, Sakuya. Silence! The hall of your father's has many lumps and sharp locks, Ukus. Geez, what are you complaining about? I even got you some straw. Which is to say, I did the best I could for a freeloader. Here, I made breakfast. Your first concert's today, so you need to get ready. He didn't complain about the food. That's an improvement. By the way, what is it? Have you contacted Yuya? You must be joking. I thought so. I have his address. Should I tell him about you? We need not worry him. I have no intention of asking favors of him. I didn't mean... Anyway, let it be. Things are fine as they are. I guess he's still a little chilly about Yuya. Maybe it's still too early. Let us go, Ukus. Okay. To Ophi. Oh, is this Yuya? Salutations. I hope you're well. A little bird told me you've been taking care of Sakuya. He's a pain, but I know you'll handle him just fine. I've something to tell him. Something very important. Something I've been meaning to tell him his entire life. Since you're... well... I guess I'm still a little unsure myself. If he ever says he wants to see me, I'll think it over. When that time comes, let me know, okay? I'll keep in touch. Adieu. Sakazaki Yuya. There we go. Much more boring than the last one. Yeah, Lord Pudi. We met Lord Pudi in the last ending. It was wonderful. Hi there. It's a slightly sick Ophi from the edit. I hope you enjoyed the penultimate ending of Hatoful Boyfriend. A huge grand finale is coming up soon, featuring murder, exorcisms, and a lot of pigeon lore, so I hope you stick around for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.